But speak. Good boy. Come on, man. We cheated. Alright, I'm back on this one before. I've done a little switching off camera things. It seems like this resistor's getting mighty hot through my FLIR. See, it's a FLIR, but the screen's a little. But hey, you do what you go with. I don't know if y'all can see this. But if you look through that FLIR, you can definitely tell this transistor here is not lighting up like the rest of them. And that would make this imbalance in here. It's not a complete imbalance, but there's that resistor. Pull a thing over it, goes away. Alright, here's the transistors. That's number one, which is this one. Number one's over here. I'm going to go to number four over there, torch file supplies. But you can see them lighting up. But when you get to that third one, that was the one that was made it to the one that blew out. That she is not happy. That transistor is surely not happy. It's not happy at all. So, looks like I'm going to be replacing two transistors in this amp. All because of one. Come on, got off. But yeah, that transistor right there is not doing what it needs to do. It is definitely not acting right. So we're definitely going to pull that transistor out of there. I think I got another one J. That's a 5J. Another 5J. As the 1J. The 1J, I don't know who done that, but somebody had done some sanding on it. That battery's probably gonna go dead. But let's see, this box is off. I mean, this transistor's still working, but she's not putting out right. If you want to have more trouble out of it, I can leave that transistor in, which you're probably going to have trouble out of it one of these days anyways, because just things change. Weather conditions, all that stuff. But anyways, we're going to get that. We're going to get this one out of here. I checked the HFE on this thing. Yeah, I pulled that transistor out of there. I don't know if I got it in the last footage, but the top come off of it. I tried to glue it on yesterday, but I looked, there's a wire messed up in there. It's the reason this thing's heating. But right around where that peel socket went, where the ceramic meets the metal didn't want to accept the glue. Yeah, I can see one of those little wires gone. This transistor's working, but it ain't doing no full output. So this junk, the top of it comes off for one. Yeah, you save it sometimes, but most times she's done wiped out. It's a damn shame. Be nice if that shit was rebuildable. Alright, going back with this other 1J, this is the mate to the one that's down in there. That is a 1J. I don't know if you can see that, but if you don't believe me, you can suck it. But that's a 1J. I got to the point where I don't give a damn if you believe me or not, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. He said fix it. Paperwork's right there, fix it. Of course, like I told him, if you want new parts, they're $200 a piece. You're getting that set of way of I don't know why that transistor's got the coating knocked off of it. Somebody must have went back to an old video and seen somebody out there knocking the coating off the bottom of it to transfer heat, I guess. I don't know. That was a thing a while back, many moons ago. I didn't want to have to change out and put a pair in there, but for this thing to run right, I had to. I could have sent it on down the road, but it'll just be shown right back up somewhere else, if not here, somewhere else. So they'll probably get fed up with me if it didn't work right. So it don't take long to get fed up with somebody nowadays. Got a lot of people out here to pick from. So I just try my best. I did go in here and put some attenuation in it earlier. Damn, I tell you. My hands are really cracking open bad. That solvent and shit working on cars, it's then killed them throughout the years. Then washed out all its natural juices. Alright. Check this with the player again. Oh, I'll get back to that. Alright, everything's cool. Let's see, where's finger? That's number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's turn this thing on, nothing but a dead key. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them look right now. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to start with this one. Let's say that one's 1. Lighten up, lighten up, lighten up, lighten up. All at the same time. Let's see, I unkeyed. Let's see, it's got a glare. These two's cooling down. These two cooled down a little bit better than they did. But let's see them come back on. Alright, it should come back on, lighten up like a tube. That resistor back has a lot more happier. Oh yeah. It's a lot more happier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The resistor is not getting even nowhere close to what tight as it was. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep. It's doing great now. Oh, I'll fix this switch up in the front. Cut my flare off, save the battery. This thing's got an internal battery. I like to keep that thing off if I can. I took that switch apart. It's got one of them old flip switches in it, but I took it apart. And it's got 2 rocker switches in it. It's got 2. And one of the rocker switches had them welded. So even though it was shutting it on and off, this one on this side was actually not shutting off. So it was touching to the place, but when the switch was on, both of them was touching, but when you flip the switch off, this one would come off and this one would stay on. The fan will stay on over there, the power will stay on to the switchers and all that. So we pulled that apart, we fixed that. Added the fan to the top, and it kind of got a little big on that. I tried to let's say I took a 114 millimeter punch, a hole punch, like a punch just went out on the back here with. But I tried to get all the screening, make it look like a little cleaner job, and kind of screwed up. Which we all mess up every now and again, but yeah, I kind of screwed that one up, got a little bigger than what it ought to be. But nothing I can't cover up with a screen or something. Well, sorry about that, but you know, shit happens. I would like it if this wasn't like it is, but it's not worth changing. but I had to end up putting 2 transistors in this. I put a little bit of padding in between, which is not much. It's about 2.2 ohm, 2.4 ohm, something like that. And then I put 2 50s here, so I can get not 250s, 2 100s, and it's about 50 ohms in between there and there. I'm gonna take this out. I'm on my dummy load. A storm, somewhat storm come over today, so I took my antenna down, and I'm gonna put it back up first thing in the morning, and I'm gonna retune. If I have to retune this thing, most of the time I don't have to, but I like to run one on an antenna before it leaves here, so being in a real world situation, just my train of thought, I don't know. It'd be like, you know, driving a car down the road, and instead of putting it on a dyno, I'd rather drive it down the road, because, you know, that's just me. My whole life revolves around how to pretty much way a motor works. It's the way life works for me. That's the way I think about how life works. But that shows it ain't too bright. But I had to pull these back, pop that hole in that fan, pop the hole in the top of it. I'm gonna clear coat it, and I think everything's done besides this pulling this tuner out. Oh, I had a little bit of capacitance on this to tune it just a little bit better. So I doubled up the cap on that one. Really didn't have to double it, but I did. I would like to add a little bit more padding to it, but this is a little burnt looking, but it's fine. Them are flame proof. They'll turn funky looking colors, even if it don't even get hot. They'll get weird looking colors. I've had some in no heat, and they still look funny. I don't see nothing else. Other than a little cleaning. Right, that was loose. Turn it off with my hand. Yep. I think she's gonna be fine. I can pull that out of there now, but let's go on and make sure. Look at the paint on my tuna. They've got crazy on the prices for those tunas. Oh, one. But everything looking fine on it. Oops, it's all dry. Alright, get my stand up out of the way. Hold on. So, fan back is working. Little punched out hole. New 100 on there. Check that cap. Cap's good. 2 caps there, which one was here, one was here. They're there now. That 100 ohm was here, was bad. Put 50 here. About 2 on there. Had to put 2 new transistors in it. Put 2 new caps here. I gotta get this tuner out of it. That'll be got out of it, but I'm gonna just show you what it's doing now. Reflect 11111 11111. It's on. 1,000 watt slug. Get up about 100. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. Hold. No problem. No problem. No problem. Hello. 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 She's fine. Resistor back out. Not getting hot like it was. Of course, these are going to get a little warm because they're knocking down power from that radio. That's the reason I don't build 2x4s. It's a little too much drive, especially I wouldn't do it to Toshibas anymore. Used to be fun back in the day, but you know, balls to the wall when something cost $18, it didn't matter. It was just $18, but it did to me because I didn't have $18, but still don't have $18, but yeah, she's working like she's supposed to now. Audio. Yellow 1111. Just turn the power off. 11111. Oh, let's talk through. Oh, that's what radio got going into it. Turn it back on. Lights working on the front. Hello. That's a pretty cool idea. That's a lot of parts in there just for that little cool idea. Let's see. Is it really working? Alright. Preamp is working. Sideband. Yep, sideband delay is working. The sideband delay is working. You ready to go? So all I gotta do is put a screen on top of the fan that I kind of messed up on a little bit, but hey, ain't nobody perfect. Alright then, y'all have a good day. I'm a 3 in the Carolinas later.